Hello. Black Lives, White Lies was the title of a speech or a podcast, if they had them back in the days. I don't know, but it was by Tony Brown, the journal, and it talked about, I guess, the culture, and I'm trying to find that. And today, I thought about it, and I had to stop what I was doing, and I said, I know I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to call it, I Love White Folks. And I would ask the first person that I saw that was of European descent if they believe me. Because I don't believe too much of nothing that comes out of their life. Not to say, because I really can't be prejudiced. I don't have no power. I don't have the amount of money to be. I can't afford it because they got the jobs and you got to go see them for the banks. But most black people love white folks to death. And when I say that, I mean that literally and figuratively. They take abuse and they want to be so much like the people that have abused them that they no longer like white folks, Europeans. They love them. And they will damage the black community, their homes. They'll even do damage to themselves, trying to please Europeans. Now, I'm going to tell you why I like white folks. I like that way that they have a picnic when they hang black people. I like the fact that the glass ceiling in the workforce, in colleges, the police, Congress, Supreme Court, and even the presidency. I like how they maneuver with the Constitution and make us 3/5 of a person, and they just say except Indians, but we were the only group that they made 3/5 of a person. And I always say, well, where's my other 2/5? But they say they're going to give it to me, so I love white folks. They made the 13, 14, and 15 amendments, okay? But yet and still, they never gave me my 2/5 so I could be a whole human being. And while we were sitting around talking about civil rights, Asians, Spanish, white women, and every minority but black folks benefited off of that, and we shed blood for the civil rights movement. They didn't do that. They didn't shed no blood, but they benefited more than us. So that's why I like white folks. You see, I like the way they come smiling in your face, knowing that they're going to do you wrong. I like the way they went to Africa, okay? And they led with the Bible, okay? And then a couple of months later, the warships came. And then they took slaves. But there's some black people that say that's a lie. No matter how many people, black or white, tell them that it happened, they say that it's a lie. I like the way they change history. They make Egyptians Europeans. I like the way that when you go to Mississippi or you go to Louisiana and you go to some towns, that they love you after sundown. They used to call them sundown towns. I love those towns. Oh, I love white folks so much that I remember there was times in school where we for Martin Luther King and Malcolm X Day, we love those white folks to death. And most people, they don't like when you love white folks, but they love when they love black folks. You see, because the kind of love that they got for us, the kind of love that buries whole cities, destroys whole cultures, depopulate areas, try to kill Ibrahim Traore. That's the kind of love that they have for us. But us, we love pain. We love to be misused. Okay? So, me being the person that I am, I'm going to take right after my brother and I'm going to love him too. It don't matter what they've done to me. It doesn't matter how they hold me back from getting a job, not being able to feed my family, not being able to even get a good job so that I can get a decent house, car. Because if it's up to them, they want me to have a mule. They want me to stay out there in the back shack. Okay? And they want me to build up the foundation of their communities to where they are now. They want me to sign over my patents. And y'all know how they look at you and they smile when they get ready to sell you something or they get ready to lynch you. You know how they smile, huh? You know, hey boy, you know, come here, son. Come here, boy. You know how they do, right? Oh yeah, I like white folks. I like them so much that I made this video to show y'all just how we are viewed by the people who have been hunting us for hundreds of years. And a lot of y'all sit down and talk about how you love Indians and how you are Indian. What were you before you claimed to be an Indian? What were you, or what was your family, or who were you before you got to America, Brazil, or any other place that you populated? You always want to be something that you're not. Let me tell you, it doesn't matter your color. 90%, or it's probably 100, but let's just go 90%. Let's say 10% was Neanderthals. Okay? 90% of the DNA of everybody, and I don't believe nothing that geneticists, anthropologists, and educators say about the human race or about cultures or anything else, because I know that white lies have been told since the dawn of life. And the reason why is because, do you think that if black folks were told the truth, that the people in power right now would be where they are? Yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know how much I love white folks. And I'm beholden to y'all for uncovering the traitors, black people that exist in our community. Y'all keep smiling at us, and y'all keep on doing what you've been doing, and looks like we'll keep doing what we've been doing. But I already know one thing. I love white folks.